Once upon a time, in a wide green valley full of flowers, there lived a tiny chick named Sunny. Sunny was the youngest of all the chicks in the farmyard. His feathers were still fluffy and yellow, and his wings were too small to lift him off the ground. Sunny often dreamed about flying high in the sky like the swallows he saw every morning, but no matter how hard he flapped his wings, he only bounced up and down in the dust. Near the same valley lived a young rabbit named Hopper. Hopper had long ears, bright eyes, and strong legs. He loved to run across the meadows, jump over rocks, and explore places far away from the burrow. Hopper was always curious, always ready for an adventure. One sunny morning, Sunny the chick was trying to flap his wings again. He ran across the grass, jumped, and landed right on his tummy. Hopper, who was passing by, saw him and hopped closer.
Why are you rolling in the dust, little one?
I want to fly, but I'm too small. I try, but I always fall.
Maybe you cannot fly yet, but you can still go on adventures. With courage and effort, even small ones can do great things. Would you like to join me today?
Yes, where are we going?
To the top of the shining hill. It's said that whoever reaches the top and rings the silver bell will find the strength they need to grow braver and stronger.
Then let's go.
The two friends set off together. Hopper hopped gracefully over the grass, while Sunny waddled and ran behind him, his little feet moving as fast as they could. The path was not easy. Soon, they reached a small stream.
Come on, Sunny.
Sunny looked at the water nervously. His legs were short, and he couldn't jump that far. For a moment, he felt like giving up, but then he remembered Hopper's words. With courage and effort, even small ones can do great things. Sunny took a deep breath, stepped back, and ran forward as fast as his tiny legs could move. He flapped his wings with all his strength and leapt. Splash! He landed right in the middle of the stream, but he didn't cry. Instead, he kicked and paddled, slowly reaching the other side.
Well done, Sunny. You didn't give up.
I tried my best. That's what matters.
They continued their journey until they reached the edge of a dark forest. Tall trees blocked the sunlight, and the path ahead was full of shadows. Sunny shivered, and even Hopper hesitated.
What if there are foxes in there?
We must be careful. But remember, if we don't go through the woods, we cannot reach the shining hill. Let's stay close together.
Step by step, they entered the forest. Strange sounds echoed around them, hoots of owls, rustling of leaves, and distant growls. Sunny felt his tiny heart beating fast, but he kept moving forward. Suddenly, a big black crow swooped down and cawed loudly. Sunny ducked in fear, but Hopper stood tall.
Don't be afraid, Sunny. Stand beside me.
Sunny gathered his courage, flapped his little wings, and chirped as loud as he could. Surprised, the crow flapped away into the night.
I scared it off?
Yes, because you were brave enough to try.
At last, they reached the bottom of the shining hill. It was tall, covered in rocks and wildflowers, and at the very top, a silver bell glowed under the sun.
It's so high, I don't know if I can climb it.
We'll climb together, one step at a time.
They began their climb. Hopper hopped from rock to rock easily, but Sunny struggled. His feet slipped, and sometimes he slid back down. Each time he wanted to cry, but Hopper encouraged him.
Don't stop, Sunny. Try again. You're stronger than you think.
Sunny wiped the dust off his feathers and tried again. Step by step, he climbed higher. His wings helped him balance, and his determination pushed him forward. Hours passed, and at last they reached the top. Both friends stood before the silver bell, shining like the moon.
We did it, Hopper. We really did it.
Yes, and it was your courage and hard work that brought us here.
Sunny stretched out his little wing and rang the silver bell. Ding, a ding, a ding, the sound echoed across the valley, bright and clear. At that moment, Sunny felt something warm inside him, as if his heart had grown bigger. He flapped his wings again. This time, he rose just a little higher than before. Not very far, but enough to show that his efforts were not in vain.
I really flew, even if just a little.
That's what happens when you keep trying. Step by step, flap by flap, you'll go higher and higher.
When they returned to the valley, the other animals gathered around, listening to their story. Sunny stood tall and said, "Iata Sunny na anjat."
I wanted to fly, but I couldn't. I almost gave up, but with courage, patience, and effort, I discovered that even the smallest steps matter. If you keep trying, you can achieve great things.
The animals cheered, and Sunny felt proud. He knew he still had much to learn, but he also knew that every day of effort would bring him closer to his dreams. From that day on, Sunny practiced flying every morning, while Hopper continued to explore by his side. Together, they reminded everyone in the valley that hard work, courage, and never giving up are the keys to making dreams come true. And so, the little chick and the brave rabbit lived many more adventures, always learning that effort makes every journey brighter.